What's up, guys? Playing some more FERN here. I am looking at their team comp. They don't have too much CC that really worries me. So we're just gonna go ahead and look to get the same build here. Brand 5, Hot Pursuit, Incinerate 5. All the same stuff here. These are honestly vital cards for Nando. It gives you way too much damage. It gives you a ton of damage. It's not overpowered or anything. But Brand and Incinerate gives you a ton of early pressure, especially when you have so much movement speed. It lets you get on their backline really easily, as well as kite around well and kite their tanks. So I'm going ahead and just get Nibble here. Since I do have Bran and I'm not too worried about, their damages, I could maybe opt to get Haven here or even Mass Sharding if I want to take more space. But Nibble just allows me to kite around much better, so I'm going to go ahead and pick that up. I'm going to look to play the right side here on the high ground. We want to make sure we take away that space from them. Don't want to let their Victor and their Leon just free fire from up there. Their Ashe is protecting it, so we might have to fight here. Gonna look to see if we can get around here. Oh, nice stun. Just gripped as well. We can maybe kill. Just pressure out their backline here. She has one, I think. Might be able to kill her. I think she's under. I'm gonna go ahead and drop on her. Kill her, nice. We can rotate her around, see if we can catch their Genos out. We don't want to push up too far here. We have 0 cap time, and I think some of their team might be alive still. So I'm just gonna rotate back, see if I can help. I think their EV is behind us though. So I'm just going to go ahead and rotate back over here, see if I can control their high ground, make sure they don't get too much pressure. Here is their Leon. We should be able to kill her. She should kind of drop on us. Nice. I got a ton of healing from our Genos. That really helped us out there. We did have shield if she did catch us out. I'm going to go ahead and get some move speed and then go ahead and dive their Victor. I do have to be careful that the Genos is there. I'm going to shield this damage. I don't have any CC, so that grip is really good against me unless I have my dash. Until I get back into the beam. Unlucky, it disappeared. I still have tons of healers. I have 3 of them. It's overall not bad. Let's see if we can peel it for our Genos here. Get some damage on their DPSs. I'm gonna stand here, just LOS. I'm gonna have to go back to cap. Just make sure I get that healing. Shield, just to make sure we take the barrage. We're at 1 here. I might die. That's okay. We got the cap. That's all that matters. We go ahead and pick up Nimble 2 here. It's actually not that bad to die there, just since we did get the cap point and you get 300 credits for that. So go ahead and let us get Nimble 2. Let's see if we can kill this EV. Oh, that was a nice blink back. Our team is pretty far back, so we're gonna have to just back up a little bit. The EV is pretty hard to deal with just because she has so much mobility and like it's hard for me to like really get on there with a close range weapon. See if we can kill the Victor here. He has no pocket, so we should be able to burn him. Hopefully my team can help me here. I'm gonna go ahead and ult for them, just make sure they stay up. The EV is above us trying to kill them. This gives them a little room to work with. Just gonna keep doing damage to her. We gotta push out here eventually. Their Ashe is half, so we should be able to pressure, block her dash. We can go on and get our Victor here now. We do have Fury buff, so we're doing tons of damage. Nice. Eevee's on the left somewhere behind, so I'm gonna go back and see if I can peel for my Genos here. I don't want him to get caught out or die. Nice. You see your support in the back line and they're dealing with the flank like that. Don't be afraid to go and peel for them. Keeping them up as much as possible. That is your healing and your lifeline, so... in this case, I do have almost 4 healers, so it's a little less important, but it's still rather important to keep your healer up, especially when you only have 1 in your comp, usually. Just gonna shield here, make sure we get value out of it. There's not too much we can do. We can maybe sneak in an orange, see if we can get their high ground. Just gonna back out this way, see if I can get some healing from my Furia first, before I go back in. Nice. Once we get heals, we can start moving over here. See if we can sneak behind him. I missed my fireball, it's unlucky. Sneak behind him, get him on their Victor here. I do have to be careful though. He does have firefight and a ton of damage. So I'm just gonna back out here. Shield. Shield for my team. Got my Grok here. We can start pushing this cart space as well. I believe Leon's up top, so I'm actually gonna push her out. Let's see if I can get on her. She does have a Genos pocket, so she is getting healing. I missed that fireball. That's really bad. That was my COD as well, so she's getting full heals on my Genos pocket. Just follow the Levy. Should be able to kill her. Leon's over here. We're gonna pressure her out next. And then the Ashe on point last, not least. Should be able to kill her. I'm ulting for my team, just to make sure they stay up. We can just still do damage to Ashe and get the card push. General's first, since she is their healer. Go ahead and kill Leon, see if we can get some credits. Nice. Overall, good start. We did kind of stopped it there at the middle of the push. I think that's mostly because their Eevee was allowed to get on the high ground on our side, so she's allowed to constantly blink over and poke at our supports. We don't really have any flankers or damage deals to like pressure her out, except for me. We saw our Grok kind of ulted up there to deal with her, but other than that, we had no high ground pressure, which made it extremely difficult to, get around and push out with our auto supports getting picked off by Eevee. But not a bad start. We do have Nimble 3, which is really good for us. We have a ton of movement speed. We're allowed to get on that Victor now. We do have to be careful with that firefight bonus damage. It is a ton, and it can burst you down, especially with those nades and extra poke from other damage dealers. We are going to look to do the same thing here. Just hold right side, take him off the high ground, make sure our Grok's allowed to sit point. He is kind of playing point. Here we're just going to look to see if we can get fireball procs on their backline here. We can't, that's okay. We have a ton of healing. I could have blocked that dash as well. That's okay. We got 2 fireballs there. Let's see if I can catch this beam. Oh! That was actually a really good Genosol. I feel like I could have avoided it if I didn't look for the beam. So I actually feel like I got baited by that beam. That's okay. He was trying to heal me anyways. It's just really unlucky that that happened. We can come back here though, on the right. See if we can push into them. Leon's in our back. Killed her. We do have cap. Literally all of our healers are in cap, so I'm just going to look to flank around and see if I can get on their Victor. They do have spawners up, so we do want to be careful. R1, let's see if we can live. Oh, unlucky. I pushed up too far there, but at least we got those on. We got the cap on them as well. We go ahead and get Reju. We have 4 healers, so we're gonna want to get as much healing as possible. Reju really helps out here. Once again, we're gonna have to try and help out our team here. Don't want to let him get too much damage, so I'm actually just gonna shield this Ashe's damage. Just make sure she doesn't get any value out of her ult. We can go ahead and pick her off over here. Should be able to kill her. Not too easily. I think trying to body block as many hits as I can for this Genos. He was making it hard by kind of gripping her. That's okay. I just did Leon over here. She's pushing up on our high ground, so I do want to kind of stop her. Make sure my Grok stays up. Or not my Pip stays up. We go ahead and just get card space here. Once our Grok gets back, I am going to look to, push up since he has been playing point a lot. I do hear the Victor on the right. I'm going to go ahead and just shield. Block all of his damage, let my team spam him out. Then we can try and get on their high ground here. I see that the support's alone, so I'm just going to rush him down. Force him out. That was very unlucky. I think Eevee didn't see me, so she's a nice block. I think she was safe. Now that we have their high ground, I can actually force them out here. I have the shield, make sure I don't get pooped off. Just go ahead and start looking at the Leon. We do have to be careful since we have low healing. I'm just going to ult for my team, make sure they stay up, then drop down. I'm safe down here. They don't have too many angles on me. The Victor drops, so we're going to just look to punish him for dropping. Eevee is in the back line. Shield that. Hopefully. Oh, we missed that, I think. I'm not sure, actually. Ashe has to drop. Oh, that's a rough ult for me to tank. We have a ton of healing, though, so it makes up for it. The Eevee's pestering us in the back line. I can't really deal with that, but that's okay. Let's even kill the Genos here. If I had my dash there, I would have been able to block that percussion blast. Let's even kill their Victor here. I missed the fireball. That's actually huge. Good beam by my teammate. Burn their Vic. Let's see if we get around the shield here. Oof, that boot blocked my fireball. I'm gonna have to back up just a little bit. Make sure I don't take too much damage. My team's back. They are going in. I'm gonna look to get on this Genos just to avoid the Ashe ult. And go ahead and take out the Eevee. You have to stay on cart. Oh, I tried to shield for him. Unlucky. Ashe ult is over with. Ooh, good chicken. We burned their tank. Now their DPS at the touch. You just sit in this corner and live. Nice. Good push. We died a few times there because we overextended or messed up. That Genosol caught us off as well, but overall not a bad game. The one glaring mistake I made was I definitely pushed up a little too far on the zone. Knowing that we had 4 supports and no other DPS or tanks, it's generally a good idea not to go in that far. But I got a little ambitious there, but that's okay. Not bad. Yeah, there's almost 2 tanks with 3 healers. Our Grok was playing kind of like a pseudo tank style. Vex was trying some cool stuff out with Grok, Wraith Grok. Not a bad game there. Thanks for watching, guys. What's up, guys? Back with another video. Today we're playing a little bit of Fernando on Jaguar Falls. Looking at FERN's talents, they're not all too great, except for Scorch. Scorch gives you a lot of damage on your Fireball, and having Incinerate 5 lets you have this on a 3-second CD, so it gives you a lot of damage potential as well as having Brand. So you have a Caught early on already with insane ability that does a ton of damage to DPS, and can constantly apply a Cauterize, Caught like 2.5 basically to enemies. They don't have any CC, so I'm going to go ahead and use this loadout. It gives me Incinerate 5, Move Speed, and Brand, which is really all I'm looking for. Against their comp, I'm not really looking to take too much map positioning against them. I'd rather just go kite faster and, chase faster, so I'm going to opt for Nimble. Go ahead and come out here. We're going to look to go on the right, I think. We do have a triple tank with a Grok tank as well, so we're going to have to see how this goes. Just going to play in dark here, see where they're at. I see Andrew on the far right. Just gonna go ahead and match him. Gonna go ahead and see if I can peel back. They are stacking here. This is where we want them. Get big fireballs like this and do a ton of damage to their team. That's all we want to do. Just get in there. Chase the shot. He's isolated from his healer, so I want to go ahead and kill him. Gonna go ahead and shield here, just to make sure I live. Gonna get heals from my Grover as well, and I can start chasing this guy. Nice. You have to play a little safe. I want to stay near my Grover for the heals. I got Con Shattered as well, and I have my passive heal ready, so I'm ready to go whenever. There's Sirius healing them, so we gotta look to get her as well. We would want to pressure out so she can't just free heal their Koa. We are 80%, so I think we're good on the zone. Just go ahead and do some poke damage to the Andrew. Don't want to peek his Rev. Give him a free reset. Go ahead and get on the Sirius, make her shadow travel. Have to dodge around. Don't want to get too much damage. The damages are all over here. We gotta be careful here. Gonna poke them. Oh, this is big. They're all grouping up. Sirius has no escape, so I'm just gonna dive her and kill the rest of their team. Koa's a free kill once Sirius is dead. Nice. With that, we are pretty far ahead. Just gonna go ahead and take most of their map. The Grover is far away from me, and he has like very short range healing, so I do have to make sure I'm able to get back to him to make sure I get topped off. Don't want to be caught out with any heals. Gonna ult for my Grover, make sure he stays up. Oh, that's unfortunate. He walked out of it. That's okay though. I'm gonna go ahead and look at the Sirius, make sure shadow travel. Go ahead and kill her. Nice. You have to be careful of that sky bomb, so I'm just gonna LOS it over here. See if we can get back to my team. Gonna have to back out. I might be dead to Sky. That's okay. No worries. We can go ahead and get Nimble and Rejuve here. With Grover healings, Rejuve's really important. You get a lot of extra healing from that passive heal, and it's really worth it. Other than that, you can maybe look to get Haven for all their Sky and their Sha and their Andrew. Haven's a good pickup here. Pretty much counters all their damages and their tanks. Well, we're just gonna look to go this way. I see the Andrew's kind of caught out. If the Sha pushes up here, I see him on the left. I'm gonna go see if I can cut around. Gotta see if I can kill this guy now. And shield here to get the healing off the last stand. Just to make sure I stay up from the poison. I can go ahead and rotate here with my Grover, get some healing. We do have a pick, so we want to play kind of aggressive. You see how move speed's really helping me kite in. Gonna see if I can get on their Sirius here. Get to be careful of that Sky. Oh, it's a bad hook. Shield here. Get back to my Grover. My team is peeling for me really well there, so that's overall good for us. We do have to be careful of this guy who's behind us. I don't have ult for this. Unlucky. Our Grover should have ulted there to save me, but he didn't. That's okay though. The Grover ult would have been really good there. We would have been able to tank that Andrew ulti even after that, and I would have lived. Might have been able to push it in. That's okay though. They're popping a lot of ults. As long as we get touched, we have 2 tanks coming. And my ult. So we should be able to do this. I'm ulting for Vex to make sure he stays up. We go ahead and get on the Sha out of position. And we have tons of tanks on point, so I'm just going to look to get on the DPS in their backline. If I can. Andrew above. Woo. Yeah. That last death really was preventable if our Grover helped me out. I didn't have shield or anything, and it was rough, especially with that sky bomb. We were in a bad spot. But that's okay. We have 300 credits here. We have Nimble 2. We could save for Nimble 3, but it's not really that necessary. So I'm going to go ahead and start building up my Haven here. Blast shields would only really help the Sarah spam, but that's not really what we're concerned with. We're mostly concerned with the Sky. She could dish out a lot of damage to tanks, and while she is rather easy to kill sometimes because her escape's not that great, she still pumps out a ton of damage with Debilitate. So Haven will help mitigate that, and hopefully help us. We're gonna look to do the same thing here. We're gonna go on the right, see if we can get him into that, funnel him back into that corridor, like right here, where we get really big fireballs. The only way they can really block it is with shield from Koa. So if they give up field, I'm just gonna look to ramp. Don't know where the Shaw's at. Really shoots. I'll get ult from the con. I'm gonna go ahead and chase the Ceres here and make her shadow travel. Nice. Now that she's travel travels, I can look for a different target, maybe help our con. She's back over here. I see her healing, so I'm just gonna go ahead and chase her. I have enough mobility to kill her. Nice. That's a good stagger on their support as well. You want to make sure their support kill is a really important kill. They don't have any healing for the rest of this fight until their Sarah spawns, so it's a huge advantage for us. Let's hook down. Let's see if we can get a fireball on the Shaw. I'm just gonna go ahead and push the Shaw over here. I have shield to get out still. Just shield here for the rest of my team, get value out of my shield. We do have to be careful of the two flankers that we have on their team. I think they're behind us right now. I'm just gonna keep pushing this with Vex. He's half, getting pocketed. Got hooked. I gotta try and get out of here. That's not a really good spot to be in. We're gonna get a ton of heals and support though, so we can actually look to keep going here. Just gonna sneak behind him. That's good slows for us. Get on their support. Get on their damage now. Just ult for my teammates to make sure they stay up. I could have saved our Grover. That was my bad. I wasn't paying attention. Gotta peel with their flanker first. Don't worry about their tank. It's not doing too much. We're getting cart movement, so that's good. Go ahead and look to stagger out anyone else who's caught out. I don't know if he got a reset. We might better kill him. He got out barely. Ceres was pocketing him. Do you want to demount people? Oh, watch out for this Shaw. Shaw's flanking. Nice. Pressure him out. Ceres is off. Let's see if I can shield this. We can just pressure him out now. Go for the flankers. We have to watch out for that. I'm just gonna LOS it right here. Try his ulti, we should be able to get this. Gotta be careful of the Shaw. Nice, and the Ceres. Nice. We should be able to kill this guy here. Overall, not a bad game. We had a ton of fat bodies, so overall it was a really, really good game for us. I don't think they could really deal with the amount of healing and big bodies we had. They did have Sky though. Sky was a good counter. She does burn tanks here, and I think right here you kind of see it. I think she gets one with the Sky Bomb, but the poison right there and the Sky Bomb kills two. And look at me, I just get burned here. There's nothing I can do about it. It's a ton of damage. Overall, not a bad game though. I think that kind of displayed how good Grover healing can be with big bodies. Kind of just rolled over them, but that's okay. The important thing to know about this deck is really the movement speed. You guys saw when I hit like 2 or 3 man fireballs, I was getting insane amount of movement speeds with Nimble. That really helps you chase kills like the Shaw. It makes it much easier to try and chase him around, especially when he has cards like this where it gives him 15% movement speed. It makes it much easier to deal with him. It also makes it easier to kite Koa hook and deal with their Andrew. You can kind of keep up with his mobility. Thanks for watching, guys. If you guys like what you see here, please leave a like and a sub. I appreciate it greatly. Hopefully I can pump out some more content for you guys. I'm looking to do more commentaries, possibly a tier list of tanks if you guys are interested in that. I'm definitely looking to, do different things, do a few different things other than commentaries. Let me know what you guys wanted to see, and thanks for watching. See you guys next time.